All right, class. Today we are going to learn how to use context clues to figure out what a word means. So sometimes when we are reading, we come across words that we may not know the meaning to. But lucky for us, good writers have included those clues to what that word means in the text. So I'm going to show you a few task cards, and then afterwards we're going to start working through them together. Okay? So this first one, can you see it? So there it is. So it says, Lauren loves to read. She frequently spends her Saturday afternoons curled up with a book. All right, so we're trying to figure out what the word frequently means. And if I read that again, I will be able to find clues in the text that help me figure out what frequently means. Okay, so Lauren loves to read. She frequently spends her Saturday afternoons curled up with a book. Okay, when I love something, I like to do it a lot. And it says that Lauren loves it. And then it says that she spends her Saturday afternoons curled up with a book. So I'm thinking that frequently means that she usually does that like every Saturday, most of the time, without fail. Okay, so, and my options were that it frequently means never, frequently means often, or frequently means sometimes. And like I said, when I love something, I often do it, or I often like eat it, right? So I would choose often. Okay, kind of helps to have those too. Okay, the next one, you would just do the same thing. You read through it and figure out what context clues would help you understand that word. Okay, so the next one is Mara noticed that Mrs. Lynn's curtains were still closed. Mara thought that was peculiar because Mrs. Lynn always opened her curtains every morning. And we're trying to figure out what peculiar means. Okay? Well, if I read through that again to now try to focus on what peculiar means, geez, that's kind of a tongue twisty word. Then I'll read it, and it says, Mara noticed that Mrs. Lynn's curtains were still closed. Mara thought that was peculiar because Mrs. Lynn always opened her curtains every morning. So if something happens all the time and then it doesn't happen, that's a little different. It's a little odd, I would say. Okay? So, and that's one of our answers. Odd. Kind of nice. A little different. A little out of the norm. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and let you do the last two. All right?